In this video, I will teach you how to use a custom list. So the first thing is, just to get started, what is a custom list? You may have never heard of this. It's not a very well-known feature in Microsoft Excel. If I type in Jan, and then I hold down when I move the cursor into the bottom right of the cell, you see how it changes to the small little x, or small plus, I should say. If I right click and drag down, I hold the right mouse button, drag down, and see how it's changing, and we see all the different months. I release the right mouse button, I press fill series, and we see how it fills it all in. I could also type in SUN for Sunday, hover the mouse in the bottom right corner, press and hold the right mouse button, drag it down, release it, and fill series, and it fills those in. So how does it do that? Well, we have to take a look under File, Options, Advanced, scroll all the way down, and here we have Edit Custom Lists. So when I click this, here's what we see. We see all these different custom lists that are pre-populated. You might see something a little bit different. Actually, I'll just delete this and I'll recreate it later. But on your machine, because of your language settings, it might look a little bit different, or maybe someone has already added something that's different. But we have short form for months, short form for days, long form for days, long form for months. This is one I created a few minutes ago. Let me just delete this one. So we have those four to start with. So they're very, very helpful. Now the next question is, how do I create one? So let's say that we wanted to create one. For whatever reason, we have to type in something like this. We have to type in 1, 2, 3, 4. And we want to type it in that order because that's how the numbers are spelled. But this is not really an easy thing to do if you don't know. I mean, you have to copy and paste this all the time, all over your workbook. But the way to create it with a custom list, go File, Options, Advanced, all the way down, Edit Custom Lists, and I could either go in here and type it in here. Let me show you that method. I type in 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter, 4, and then I can just say Add. So that's one method to do it. So now when I say Add, it's right in here. I can press OK twice, and now if I clear this, I can just type in 1, hover the mouse in the bottom right corner, hold down the right button, drag it down, and it's just going to repeat this cycle through. So fill series, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and it stops because this is where I wanted my list to end. So that's how you can create it. The other way to create a custom list is by going back to Options, Advanced, Edit Custom Lists, and say Import. And I'm going to move over to a different sheet here, highlight these 4 cells, click here, and say Import. And here we have it, Brazil, Russia, India, China. I could come in here and edit these if I wanted to, but I'll leave it the way it is. So that's quite useful as well. So if I'm creating some data and I don't want to have to, let's say I want to repeat those 4 countries over and over again, I can just type in the first one, and when I right click, hold it, drag it down, you see how the countries are changing there. I release the right mouse button, fill series, and it cycles through. It goes back to Brazil, all the way through back to Brazil again. So very useful. Now, one other use, which is quite interesting, sort data by custom list. So let's say we have our countries, we have our number. We want to sort so that we get all the Brazils first, then the Russias, then the Indias, and the Chinas. So we highlight the data, we go to sort, in here we select country, and in order, we're going to click the drop down, select custom list, select our Brazil, Russia, India, China list, say OK, OK again, and we're going to watch how this changes. So now it's got the 3 Brazils together, the Russias together, 2 Indias together, and 2 Chinas together. So this is not alphabetical. So it's once you get used to it, it can save you a lot of time.